Unit 4, Lesson 3 homework. Let's go ahead and get started. It's all about partial products. The biggest part about partial products is recognizing placement value and the importance of placement value. All right. So when you recognize this 3 right here, I don't know why I have it crossed out, but we have 13 times 409. So let's actually look at each digit and talk about what it represents. This 3 is in the ones place, so it is just a 3, okay? This 1 is in the tens place, so it does not just represent 1, it represents 10, okay? This 9 is in the ones place, so it represents 9. 0 in the tens place, 0 anywhere is going to represent 0. And the 4 is in the hundreds place. So when we're doing our multiplication, you need to be recognizing the placement value of where these things are at. If you're not, it's going to be very easy to make catastrophic mistakes, and you don't want to make catastrophic mistakes. All right, so let's get started. Our 3, like we said, it's in the ones place. So everything that we're multiplying is just going to be 3 times whatever it is, okay? So 3 times, well, actually, I'm going to write the actual expressions on this side, and we can actually see. So what's 3 times 9? That equals 27. So I'm going to put that down. And I'll put this in parentheses. All right, 3 times, there's a 0 in the tens place. So it's 3 times 0. 3 times 0 is 0. So I'm not even going to put it down. Like, you can put it down if you want to, let it know you represent it. But we'll be fine. All right, 3 times 4. But it's not 3 times 4. It's 3 times a 4 that is in the hundreds place. Okay, so you need to recognize this 4 is not a 4. It is 400. All right, so let's go ahead and write 3 times 400. And you should recognize that that is 1200. Okay, now let's go to our 1. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. We're not going to stop the video. I'm going to try not to stop the video. You guys are going to watch me fix this in real time. Let me see where. All right. Let me see. So now you guys know that everything I'm shooting today is live. It's live. It's in real time. We're not faking anything here, okay? Bear with me. All right. I think we're in good shape. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. All right. So let's talk about it. We did everything with our 3. Our 3 is in the ones place. We handled our business. We did 3 times 409, and these are the factors that we got. Multiples that we got. So now, like I said, this 1, we're going to multiply everything up top. But this 1 is not a 1. It is a 1 in the tens place, which means it's 10 times everything that we're going to multiply. Okay? So let's talk about it. 10 times a 9, and the 9 is in the ones place, so it is just straight up 9. 10 times 9 equals 90. And now 10 times 0. Anything times 0 is 0. So I'm not even going to write it. Like I said, you can write it if you like. So now 10 times 4. But is that a regular 4? No, bro. No, you better not tell me it's a regular 4 or we going to fight. Okay? It is not a regular 4. It is a 4 in the hundreds place. Okay, so let's take our 10 and multiply it by 400. And you can just do 1 times 4 and add those 3 zeros. In this case, we get 4,000. Okay, so now we got all our multiples and we're ready to just straight up add. And you should have everything neat enough to where you could draw lines in between to separate the placement values. Now it's going to be easier for me to go ahead and add, because I'm sitting here looking and I'm like, oh, okay, this is obviously everything in the ones place. Notice how I have everything. Maybe my writing isn't very neat, but the actual placement of where everything is, I want to try and make it pretty neat. And I want you guys to focus on that too, okay? 7 in the ones place, all by itself. 2 plus 9 is 11. Drop your 1, carry your 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. And now 4 plus 1 is 5. All right, I ain't gonna waste y'all time. Answer is 5,317. Let's move on to problem 2. Because it's Sunday and I'm actually kind of tired. All right, so let's go ahead and erase this. And we'll do our second problem. Let's see here. So our second problem is 22 times 312. 312 times 22. All right, so same thinking, you guys. We got a 2 in the ones place. So yes, that represents 2. So let's just go ahead and deal with that. 2 times a 2 that's also in the ones place. So it's just 2 times 2, which equals 4. 2 times a 1, but that 1 is in the tens place. You have to remember, it's not 2 times 1, 2 times 10. Okay? 2 times 10 equals 20. Now we got one more. 2 times a 3, but the 3 is in the hundreds place. So that 3 is actually worth 300. 2 times 300. Y'all know 2 times 3 is 6. Add those 2 zeros. Notice how I'm trying to align the placement value how it is. And notice how it's actually growing by the placement value. Everyone is actually being added a digit because of how everything's being multiplied. Okay? Now, we're ready to go to our tens place. We got our 2 in our tens place, so it's not just 2. Now we're representing 20. It's going to be 20 times everything on this top row. 20 times 2, because the 2 is in the ones place, so it is just 2, gives us 40. 20 times 20, is it 20 times 1? You bet not say it is. It is not 20 times 1, because that 1 is in the tens place. So it's 20 times 10. 2 times 1 is 2. And then we're going to add our 2 zeros. Like I say again, guys, everything is lined up to where I could clearly make a distinction between the placement values. It makes things a lot easier. I'm going to be on y'all about neatness this unit. You got to be neat with this stuff. Got to be, okay? I'm looking at you. You got to be neat. Be neater with stuff. I should probably take my own advice because I'm not the neatest person in the world. But when it comes to setting up math problems, I try to be as neat as I can. All right, so 20 times 10. Now, 20 times 3, but that 3 is in the hundreds place. So now we're talking about 20 times 300. 2 times 3 is 6. So now this is, it looks like our only one that's going to be in the thousands. This, we get a pretty big number down here. So now, I should be able to clearly draw a line all the way down so I can separate the placement values. Placement value, placement value, placement value. When it comes to partial products and just multiplication in general, placement value is priceless. All right, so let's get to it. Let's go ahead and add all these up. Because like I said, it's Sunday and I'm tired as a tired boss. All right, 4 in the ones place. In the tens place, what we get? 4, and that's a 6. Now our hundreds place, 2 plus 6 is 8. And in our thousands place, we get 6. So our total is 6,864. All right, have a good one.